is a key factor in reducing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Carrying excess weight has a lot of negative effects. This is just 5 pounds of fat. And for every 1 pound of fat, there are about 5 miles of intricate circulation woven throughout that 1 pound, making it a stressor on your heart every time it beats to maintain this. And you're also putting extra stress on your lungs and your pancreas. So there are many layers to the benefits of weight loss. And one more is that when we weigh more than we should, it's hard for us to exercise more. So we're going to share a few tips on weight loss. Keeping your carbs controlled and exercise will help you to reduce your weight. But a few other tips include making eating out a rare special occasion. Restaurant meals tend to have about 2 to 3 times the carbs and calories that our body needs. Avoid fried foods. Instead of drinking sugared drinks, choose water or unsweet tea. Choosing low-fat dairy and low-fat proteins can help you reduce a lot of calorie intake because fats are very high in calorie. Also, don't skip meals. Eat a healthy breakfast with some protein for satiety. Have a healthy lunch. Have a healthy supper. And that helps reduce your risk of over snacking throughout the day on a lot of unhealthy foods, as well as snacking late into the evening, which is a very common and costly mistake when you're trying to lose weight. And exercise. Again, exercise is a key common factor in those who are successful at weight loss and maintaining that weight loss. And last tip, drum roll please, don't give up. Excess weight does not come on overnight, and it's not just going to fall off overnight. It's okay if it takes 2 to 3 weeks to lose 1 little pound. So many people give up before they reap the benefits of their new lifestyle habits. Change is really hard, so Joy is going to give us a few tips on behavior change.
Change is hard for all people, and I think if you could ask anyone, everybody has things that we want to change about ourselves. Change in life is absolutely constant. You have constant change in your family, your home, your career. And so as we're trying to adapt and evolve with that, we also try to have to look at things within ourselves that we want to change. And sometimes they may take the back burner. Change is extremely difficult. People often will look at a change and something that they want to do, and it's kind of like eating the whole elephant. They have to break it down. Their goal oftentimes will seem overwhelming. We advise people to break it down into multiple goals and also celebrate their victories along the way. Any change in life is also a stressor. Even the good things, getting married, birth of a baby, new job, but as well the negative things, change of employment, worrying about finances. People sometimes are better motivated by negative emotions. We've picked up maladaptive behaviors because we have emotions such as regret, shame, fear, or guilt that sometimes we're coaxing with negative behaviors. We have to switch our brain to then be motivated by positive behaviors, self-reward, joy, and pride. People can get trapped by thinking fallacies. I can't do this. I can't exercise. I can't quit smoking. I've tried so many times before and I'm not able to do it. Or maybe my whole family's like this. My mom was this way and I'm this way. Often we underestimate the process, going back to change being extremely difficult. I can't just say, I want to lose 40 pounds. There is a very involved process with that touches all parts of your life. It's what you eat, it's your activity, or it's your behavior, your mindset. People sometimes too will neglect their own toolbox. It's easy enough to set a goal, decide you want to change something about your life, but not to be really prepared. So when I say a toolbox, we have to have people in our lives that are supportive. We have to have accountability to ourselves and others. We need to use every cheat or support that's out there that may help us along the way. Sometimes people get comfortable in the way they are. I may know that I need to change a dozen things about myself or my life, but then I think, well, I know it's hard, and sometimes you just feel like you're treading water. Our brains biochemically sees change in two ways. It can either be a threat or a challenge. Most often it is seen by our brain as a threat, and we become self-savior mode. People have to accept that we're going to also have repeated failures, and to be able to accept the failure and move on. When we take care of people here, sometimes we are looking at what spot within the change model they're at. Some people are just considering change, some are preparing, some are ready for action, some are in maintenance. Everybody knows cognitively the things that we want to change in our lives, and they might be thinking about it or trying to decide how they do it, eliciting help from others, and have not yet made the action steps. And that process isn't linear. Sometimes people can be thinking about it, they start an action, they experience a failure, they go back. So I've made a career out of working with behavioral health medicine, and the biggest rewards are seeing the people that decide to make the change and that they've made improvements in their life. So I know that change can happen.
Your challenge this week is to reflect on the positive behaviors that can motivate you to be a healthy you.
It is much easier to maintain a healthy body than to deal with a lot of illnesses that occur from unhealthy choices. It's up to you to create the healthy body that you want. Thank you.